First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Rattler gonna throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Here's Rattler. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Right to the air goes Howell. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Rattler now back to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Howell. open man is Davis. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw is Howell. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Throwing is Rattler. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Rattler. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll throw with Howell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Yeah! And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Howell. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Throwing is Howell. That caught by Davis. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Now it's Howell. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught right side. It's London.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Into space. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That is left side and caught by Flowers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Down the left sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. That one taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Rattler gonna throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will score. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Back to throw. Howell. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Howell. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. To throw is Howell. That's dropped off for Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the...
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Seahawks 42, Saints 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking to throw, Rattler. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 30. Throwing now is Rattler. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him,
and more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll throw with Howell. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throwing is Rattler. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Drake London. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Howell. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. You look middle here, and there's Olave. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. Second and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Rattler now back to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
When you find yourself...
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Walker has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. From the gun, here's Williams. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd down and 13. To the air, Williams. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a jet touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. This ball caught by Mechie. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Romeo Dobbs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's Walker to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw is Williams. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And now here's another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Nico Collins, 63 yards. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. He gets this one to Mechie. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's a 2nd and 5. This is Brown going up the middle. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And he's out right at the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Here's Williams. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Working out of the gun, Williams. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 52 yards. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw, it's Williams. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Terry McLaurin, 43 yards. And the Rams are able to at least get one score back. Williams going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Nico Collins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
To throw, Williams. Flush to his right.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They'll go. Here's Williams. A desperation heave for the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They go play action. Now Mahomes
on the move to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
At the Rams' 17-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Rams 14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a look.